Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nuridah binti Muhammad Syifuddin and my matric number 264286. We are from Group 8 and we are going to present about the event we have planned for this assignment. We decided to hold a hybrid event as a hybrid event can be held physically in which an online audience also participate. Essentially, both the physical as well as the online audience come together and participate in the same experience of contact at the same time, even though from different locations. So we have found that this way is one way that we can reach a large audience that will be able to actively engage in our event. So I will explain roughly on this event. The chosen theme was religious. We are focusing on the issue of support for Palestine and naming this event as Long Live Palestine Charity Event. So why did we decide to host this event? From the word charity, of course, we run this event for charity to those Palestinians, and our main purpose of this event is to create and spread the awareness to the audience about what is going on now in Palestine. As we know, the land of Palestine is now bombed and war is going on there. Many were killed in the incident. From this event, we will also be raising funds for a donation to Palestine from people who attend the event. So, with this event, we hope to help the people there in terms of finance and support that we can give to them. As a result, this will make they be less burdened and those audience will be more willing to continue supporting Palestine. As our event is a hybrid event, we choose to hold the event on YouTube platform, as through this we can access with more people out there. In making our event more engaging and effective, we invite Malaysian guest artists and influencers including Ms. Nina, Faizah Tahir and Abid Liu as our invited guests, as well as Fin Jamal and Heliza Helmi as the influencers on that day. Throughout the event, we will engage audience about the history of Palestine, the current news about what happened in Palestine, the experience sharing session by our influencer as they had visit Palestine, and also include the performance from invited artists. This way able to attract those influencer and artist followers and other audience to participate in our event. The involvement of a large audience will boost the sum of funds received that will be channeled to the appropriate parties. To conclude my presentation, from this event, we aim to collect as much as donation for Malaysian communities through this event. By presenting today's favorite advocates, Long Live Palestine is an online event which utilizes YouTube platform to discuss on matter regarding Palestine, particularly on what is happening now in Gaza. Admission fee for our event is RM10 and 100% of the total collection will directly go for Palestine cause. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
My name is Nur Alia Sofia binti Muhammad Rizwan and my matrix number is 271876. I'll be explaining about place. The location of events can dictate not just the attendance but also the character and personality of the event. It is important to consider how accessible the event and ensure that participants, stakeholders, or viewers can easily reach us. For example, for an event with a divine concept like Long Live Palestine charity concert, the setting for the event should be a key part of the marketing strategy. Since the event is held through YouTube Live, the event site may even be the major draw featured on the website and social media. Therefore, I would like to provide further alignment on how the use of live streaming platform, which is YouTube Live, can reach the target audience. Proximity to the potential audiences and easily accessible. The event must be available to viewers at the right time, at the right place, and in the right quantity in order to get as many funds and donations for the Palestinians. For example, a business may want to provide their products over an e-commerce site, at a retail store, or through a third-party distributor. Same goes to our event. We would like to implement this concept to market our event in a platform that easily accessed by everyone. Not only that, it will be another success if able to attract the elderly to participate as well. I can honestly say who does not have this YouTube application in the world of technology today. Existence of related audiences and organizations. Most of our audiences, as expected, is from young people and students. They are especially vulnerable to getting information through websites, the main campaign, and social media. YouTube also has their own users, which allows us to get additional number of views from there. This shows that we have many other options as a marketing strategy that is not only much profitable in many areas, even cost effective. It is best to include family organizations to the event. They might involve in sponsorships like Ministry of Human Resources and Docs TV for recognitions, for example. Both of these parties have their identity and followers that be able to contribute to the event accordingly. As we notice, the demographic differences between these two sides will attract audiences from various walks of life. Safety and security of event attendees. Another important element that event organizers need to bear in mind is the safety and security of their attendees. As we all know, concerning strict security procedures should be carried out before holding an event. For instance, the floor plan of the venue and fire plan. To handle several crowds need a comprehensive emergency plan. Therefore, we are considering this concept via YouTube Live. In my opinion, even though we are familiar with this platform, yet not so many events people are daring to go through these changes. This is because they have not been exposed to the technological knowledge that is actually able to market their products further. In order to make sure people who attend the event actually belong there, it's important to collect identifying information in advance when they register. For example, collect multiple data points like name, date of birth, and address or similar, to make it harder for an intruder to assume someone's identity. We do not know if something like this could happen. Ideally, this can be considered as cyber threats. We can't eliminate all event security risks, but we can reduce the likelihood. With that, I think the use of live streaming platform, which is YouTube Live, can reach the target audience. Thank you.
Event marketing and promotion have now evolved to become a diversified and a complex process. Anything and everything that is a part of your event can be leveraged as a promotional tool, like event sponsors, venue, merchandise, event logo, or your event speakers. All of them can help you to get the word out there. However, today I want to emphasize on how you can leverage your speaker as your main promotional tool. So let us now take a look a few tips of how to leverage your speakers and how the promotion actually works in this stage. Alright, first of all, you need to choose the right people. This is an aspect that you need to look after very carefully, because not just it will impact the promotion of your event, but also it will affect the actual success of your event. These speakers, they need to be especially popular with your target demographics. Only then you can convert their followers into your potential attendees. So try to scrutinize your target audience very carefully before you finalize a speaker. In our case, we have chosen Miss Nina and Faisal Tahir as our speakers because we know that they have been actively covering about Palestine news. And as we all know, Palestine itself is in a dire needs of help. So we believe that this particular matter will attract a lot of people. And secondly, use the power of content. You know, apart from the content announcing your speaker's presence, there is a lot more that can be dedicated to leveraging your speakers for your event's promotion. Based on their specializations, your speakers can write a guest blog related to your event that can be published on your website. So if they have a regular blog, some content regarding your event can be published there as well. For instance, Miss Nina is a very good writer, and she is great at capturing audience attentions because she herself is a motivational speaker. So she can use the talent to write guest blog for us to publish on our website, and we believe that this action will attract more people, particularly her followers who keep looking for her writings or her updates. So if blogs are not a feasible option, you can also create a video involving the speakers. They can be in the form of interview or just simply a video showing that the speakers preparing for your event or anything else that shows their involvement related to your event. Thirdly, try to utilize social media at its level best, because most of the event speakers today, they understand that social media is a very important platform for marketing and promotions purposes. So all the speakers that are a part of your event are sure to be active on at least one social media. So ask them to spread the word about your event on their preferred social media like Facebook, Instagram or Twitter, because this would be targeted to their followers and audience, so the content viewership will have higher conversion rates. So what they can do is they can repost the announcement that you have made regarding their presence in your event, or they can share the guest blog written by them, or some other content like videos or pictures which display their involvement in your event. Basically, they can share anything and everything that breaks the news to their followers. In this case, both of our speakers, Miss Nina and Faisal Tahir, they can keep updating about our event, at the same time reposting and tagging anything that related to our event updates on their social platforms. So another way is to use Twitter. We know that Twitter is one of the most effective ways of getting the word out about meetings, particularly events. Well, to use them effectively, however, your network must be in the correct place before you need it. So what we can do is we can create a customized hashtag for the event. So in our case, we will try to blast the hashtag Long Live Palestine as much as we could. Use it to share content on Twitter and try to become the host for Twitter chats on a regular basis. So in leveraging our speakers, we can have chats with Miss Nina and Faisal Tahir on this platform, Twitter. Or we can also have chats with any other interested potential attendees, so that the event marketing can kick into a higher gear. So to conclude everything, speakers can be your best event advocates if you let them know what is expected and try to find effective strategies to use them. They can help you to build excitement for your event and to ensure that the event marketing efforts will go smoothly as planned. So having said all that, now we know how important it is, how important promotion in marketing your event. That is all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yuslana Ashki binti Yusuf. My metric number is 277483. Okay. Today I would like to talk about people who will come to our event, which is Long Live Palestine. Okay. Our event will be attended by NGO of Amal Palestine, Kementerian Sumber Manusia, the citizen, our followers in Twitter, friends in Facebook, and also the website members. Okay. Besides that, we also using tactics that we can attract our audience. The tactic that we use is we will promote our event in the websites, Facebook, Twitter, by paying the influencer such as Haliza Helmi, Nuhujan, Miss Nina, or Ustad Abid Liu, because as all we know, the influencer have many followers in their websites, in their Facebook, in their Twitter, so it can be easy to them to attract the audience to join our program. Besides that, we are also using tactic early bird discount. Okay. This tactic we are using to the people who come first to join our event, and they will get discount for their participate. This is because, as always, people love to hear about discount. Okay? When they hear about discount, they will hurry up and come to join us. So, it can make easily to them to come and participate our event because they know when they come early, they will get discount. Next, about the communication tactics, people who will taking part in our event normally have many questions and their own opinion. So, if they have question and opinion, they can sound their question and opinion to us in our email, our Facebook chat, and also our Twitter, and also in our websites. By that, all the question and opinion will be answered by our teammates as soon as possible. So, in conclusion, we know that people is very important because without people, nobody will come to our event and join our event perfectly. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Nur Anshahada Meti Maknasir and my metric number is 278206 and I'll be presenting about price. Price are one of the important things in marketing strategies beside place, product, promotion and people. Price is the value for product or services that will be offered. The first thing in price for event are established last-minute promotions and engagement tactics. The Long Life Palestine charity event, which will be held through YouTube and also will be broadcasted from PICC Putrajaya for about 2 hours, and the ticket price for this charity concert is RM10 ringgit per ticket. The ticket fee that we got from the audience, 100% will be donated to Palestine. We decide a few methods to establish the last-minute promotions and engagement tactics to attract people joining our charity concert to help raise funds for Palestine. The first methods are influencers outreach. By this method, we will personally approach few influencers that always spread awareness about the conflict in Palestine and discuss or ask for their willingness to join our charity concert, and also ask them to promote our charity event on their social media platform. And we will give each of the influencers their own code, which is attendee referral code. From the first method, we can also apply the second method, which is attendee referral code, or we can also call as word of mouth digitally methods. So, each of the influencers that help us to promote this charity concert for Palestine will be given one attendee referral code that their followers can use when they buy the tickets for the event. If they use the code, they will get 20% of discounts for the ticket, which they only have to pay RM8 ringgit for the ticket price. For instance, if Miss Haliza Helmi agree to help us by promoting our event on her social media account, we will give her the attendee referral code. For example, of the code is Haliza for Palestine 20 that can be used by her followers. The second things are about cost of the Lifelong Palestine charity event. The cost of our event will be separated into few sections, which are advertising costs, printing, venue and equipment costs, and also the cost of speaker and singers. The first cost is advertising costs. Advertising costs are usually the cost for hiring production and designer for designing few stuff such as banners, stage and so on. Most of event will spend most of the budget for advertising costs so that people know the existing of their event and will join the event. Luckily for our charity concert, there are few influencers willing to help us by advertising our event for free on their social media, so we don't really have to worry about the cost. The next costs are venue costs. Venue costs are costs for renting the place, for example studio, stadium, hall and so on. Meanwhile, equipment cost is also the cost for renting, but this time for renting equipment such as microphone, speaker, props and so on. So for this charity event for fundraising to Palestine, we decide to rent or hold the event at PICC Putrajaya and also through YouTube live streaming. The initial price we have to pay to rent the place was 5,000 for a whole day, exclude the price of renting equipment. The equipment will cost us another 500 to 2,000 depends on the equipment. But the person in charge of PICC Putrajaya told us to only pay the rent. Besides that, they will let us use the equipment for free since we want to use it for good cause. For this event, we need few singers to join, and we decided to approach one of known singer in Malaysia, which is Miss Nina, since she is also the one who always updating her social media account with latest news about the conflict in Palestine. Then we also approached few other singers such as Faizal Tahir. Besides that, we also invite Ustaz Abid Liu to tell us the history of the Palestine and also talk about their points of view about the latest conflict in Palestine. Ministry of Human Research also helped to fund our event by giving us quite a big amount of sponsor for us to use. The last one are target sale for donations. At first, when we brainstormed the idea for this event, we set the donations goals at least 30,000 ringgit, which we need at least 3,000 viewers, attendees or people to buy our tickets and join our charity concerts. Since we also provided referral attendee code for 20% off, we might probably need more than 3,000 attendees to hit our donation targets.